First things first, let's get dog into position. Oh boy, already things to start fights with. God. Yeah, he takes a lot of stim packs. Worst part is... requires a key. Oh, and they're up top, aren't they? Or... Yikes. God.
Finally.
I am out of stim packs because of you, dog. Let's just get you into position quickly. I'll explore... I'll explore later. Wait.
Right behind.
Traps. Are there any traps? No. Jesus Christ, dog. Then again, I'm probably causing most of the damage to him. Go get him, dog.
Head swimming. Can't hold myself together.
Here we go. Here's where he's needed. Also, if I look right here, bear trap
here
upgrade.
We are. A row of switches all lined up. How familiar. These switches won't move themselves after all. There must be some trick to it. Now that I'm here, what do you expect me to do?
I need you to stay and operate the switches.
You can lead me to water. No. Being trapped in this courtyard while lights are flashing and sirens are screaming. I can survive one or two of the inhabitants. More than that, even Dog would have to work to keep full without being carved to pieces. And the gate here, if it somehow got locked, it'd be the holding cell at the police station again, except with no way out.
I prefer to deal with you.
Really? And why is that? Dog is much more docile, obedient.
Because this requires intelligence.
You're right, but trust? Trust is such a harsh word. I prefer mutual need. It's more honest. No, I can help you. These wiring diagrams. I know how to operate the switches in sequence to make fire appear in the sky. We just need to make sure that Dog doesn't surface before that happens. To do that, he'll need to be fed. That makes him stay in the cage.
Okay, what kind of food?
Dog has torn apart a number of the inhabitants of this town. Well, he doesn't prefer them to other flesh. It'll do for the time being. Find some of the inhabitants. It'll require some hunting on your part. Kill them. Take some of the remains inside them. Bring it back here. They're not easy to kill. But I have faith in you. And the beast must be fed if you want him to stay in this cage.
All right.
2 chunks of meat from their bodies should be enough. Hunt quietly, so as not to draw more here.
Yes, yes, yes. What I was saying before, Bear Trap heavy-duty springs. That's a damage upgrade, I believe. Also, if you want to, you could just trap him in here, but I'm a good boy, so I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna go hunting. Without Dog in the way, I can... get the meat easily. So let me eat a thin red paste. There's another one I need over here. There you are. Oh, you're by a speaker. That's not good. Yeah, give me that. I'll do the exploring off-screen, get all the codes that I've missed, because I don't want to bore anyone.
You better have brought enough meat. I can feel Dog's teeth tearing at my ribs, hungry to get out.
I hope this is enough.
You're good at fetching. This should keep him where he belongs. For now. I'll wait. Send the signal. We'll be ready.
Alright, cool. That's Dog's part of the quest done. Now to head back to the others. Also, a level up. What do I want? Let's get my speech to 100. Hooray. Let's get science to 85. Energy weapons to 50. And I'll use the last two on survival. Ooh, and we get a perk. What do I want? What do we got? Lessons learned. Will be good. Night Stalkers. I don't want Night Stalker squeezings. Fail a hack. Don't get locked out. Chemist. Guns. What's that? You don't fool around. Straight to the next section. You do 15% more damage. You do 50% more. What do I want? I don't want here and now. Fight the power. And stay back. I do use shotguns a lot. That would be useful. What's that? Your limbs take 50% less damage from animals and insects, and you can eat mutated. Scrounger. Quick draw is useless. Ooh, pack rat. Items that weigh 2 or less weigh half as much. That's really good. Dean stash. So yeah, Cosmic Knife. If it weighs 1, it now weighs 50. Which is very useful, because now I can use that storage for other things that may be of use to me. Ooh, how do I... Ooh, that's a stash. Can I get over there by jumping? Yes, I can. Ha ha ha. What do we got? More junk food and rounds. Always useful. This is to the way out, right? Because I don't want to be going in circles. Same page. What's this? Not gonna rat me out for what happened. Oh, for what happened in the villa. I'm not the one who laid the foundation. I'm not going to take the fall either. They'll try to pin this on me. I'll let them all know what's really going on with the construction contracts. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming someone got jibbed. Because that sounds like someone got jibbed. That'd be very bad if someone got jibbed out of a I really gotta start looking down at my feet. But no. I'm just gonna keep doing it, aren't I? Also, let me drop a save. Because my last quote-unquote save was... Well, my last hard save was a bit ago, so I don't want to lose out on any progress. What's here? Just another way. Okay, let's go. Let's go get Dean Domino. And let's also talk to the Domino. Also, I need to eat some more thin paste. Nom 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 nom. Maybe I can get up there? No, that doesn't look like I can.
So, what's your story, beautiful? Don't talk much, do you? All right then. I'll just wallflower it over here.
Yeah, that's a fun interaction.
Was that him floating above the fountain, the boss man? The one who put these bow ties on our necks? Sure does like to make a presentation. We should keep it down, or else the ghost people are going to swarm the gates. Vera hologram or no.
Vera hologram? You know the woman?
Yeah, don't you? Or guess Vera Keys got lost along with the rest of the Hollow archives when the bomb hit, huh? Ghost in name and image. Still a looker, though. Got to hand it to Sinclair. Sure can pick him. Well, or get picked. Whichever.
Can you tell me about her?
Vera was a big star back before the bomb. Not the best actress, but, well, she had other talents. Nice voice, nice legs. For some reason, Sinclair, he built this place. She caught his eye. Once he was hooked, that was it. Had to have her. So made the introductions, and guess what? He builds this place for her like some kind of Cleopatra obsession. Wasn't always a death trap.
You knew her before?
Of course. What? Some kind of surprise to you that I knew people once? Used to have my name in lights, all right? Knew a dozen Veras, or whatever her name was. Vera Keys. Figured I could pay Sinclair back. Introduce the two. Guy was a slouch in the dame department. Had to pick up the slack somehow.
You know anything about the gala event?
Supposed to be the grand opening of the Sierra Madre. Lots of lights, music, the works. And he's going to use the gala event to open the casino? But that's interesting.
Why? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah. Maybe the drain in power. That'll cause the security systems to shut down enough to let us in. But getting back out? No, the place will close up tighter than an opening at the Fronds. Or Danny Parker's sphincter when he has to tip a doorman.
So the gala event's tied to the casino's generator.
Right, look. So not everything about the villa was the pinnacle of bright ideas. In order to pull off the gala, old Sinclair had to get creative. The Sierra Madre announcement, for example. Not just for the casino, not at all. The gala's tied to the casino, draws on its power. Might cause it to reset itself, open the doors for a bit like it was supposed to.
What do you mean about the broadcast?
Well, Vera's beautiful voice doesn't run on casino power exactly. Her broadcast is tied into the emergency broadcast signal for the Sierra Madre. You know, in case of attack. Well, guess what? The night of the gala event, the emergency signal went out all right. But because the broadcast had been hooked up to the gala event, instead of an emergency signal, you get Vera's voice on the radio. Great, huh?
So it's not an invitation, it's a call for help.
Yeah, the Sierra Madre's last song. One only a few people are ever going to hear. A little sad, but what can you do?
So according to the market, you're slated to be spot in Puesta del Sol.
No, looks like a rooftop in Puesta del Sol. In better days, nice view. Now, it's the last place anyone wants to stand when this event goes off. That place during spring, summer, and fall, a little bit in winter, is a prime resort spot for ghost people. Not the best of neighborhoods. If we're going there, I'm not going alone. And if you have any bright ideas about telling me to stroll over there, or leave me there, no thanks.
Wasn't planning on it. Any idea why he wants you there?
Partner, I'm not sure this guy's operating with a full deck. My bet? Process of elimination, lowest common denominator. He figures the strong man's needed somewhere, even if it sounds like the strong man's two minds about it. Plus, I'm guessing wherever old doggy boy's needed doesn't need smarts. I hope not. Or we're royally jonesed.
What about Christine?
Christine, that her name? Nice name. I mean, you can't see it on posters, but never mind. I don't know. She might need to hold some place where speaking isn't important. Like stage tech, lighting. Got me. And me? I've had prime billing in Europe, New York, and this gig doesn't feel like that. Don't get me wrong, I can hold an audience, conduct a score from the rooftops, but I'm guessing I'm the odd man out in this whole heist.
I'm not following.
Odd man out, dead weight. Someone you need holding the toolbox, the nurse passing the scalpel, the chauffeur driving you to the concert. Any guy with hands is who he needs up on that rooftop. Guess he thinks I don't rate looking like I do. Poor him.
Well, I had other questions.
It's your time, and if you want to spend it chatting, not much I can do about it.
Have other people shown up?
Tourists, you bet. They don't stay long, and they don't stay alive long. If they survive the cloud, the ghost people, the traps, then greed takes over, and they start sizing each other up for funeral suits.
So they kill each other?
Sure. First they figure they can get out, escape. Then they start thinking it over, start thinking about how they can have it all. They start weighing the odds, taking risks, and then taking each other out. Bomb collars or not. Although, it's odd. The bomb collars weren't linked before like they are now. Guess someone learned what the problem was.
What happened to the others?
Dead. Either got killed by one of the villa's attractions, locals, or the beautiful weather. Can tell you right now, they didn't stick close to each other, and when they did, they let down their guard at the wrong moment. Some left signposts to others trying to help them out. Just led to them getting killed by someone a little more greedy than they were.
Any advice?
Well, considering my life's on the line too, yeah. A few things. First off, keep everyone together. Keep checking behind you. Make sure your partners are following. Don't let them wander. Also, don't go running crazy everywhere. Almost every inch of this town is lethal. So if you're not sure, take it real slow. And speaking of slow, don't go shouting or attracting attention. Go quiet. The ghost people find you, it's over.
These ghost people, they're the only thing alive around here.
Alive's a tricky word. The locals, the ghost people, not sure it applies to them. They're a little uncivilized. They don't talk much, as in at all.
Have you tried to deal with them?
Tried talking to them, bribing them, leaving food. Nothing. In the years since, they haven't changed their approach, but I sure have. They catch you, they drag you into the cloud, and you're not coming back out. After that, having your necktie go off would be mercy. My advice? Stay out of their way. They don't die easy.
How tough are they?
You shoot them, they get back up. You stab them, they get back up. That's why I have explosives all over this place. Unless you blow them up, chop them up, disintegrate them, the ghost people don't go down. Not enough bullets in the town to spend on them. So unless you're a real good shot, save one for yourself right before they catch you.
Well, I'm a fair shot. One shot, one kill is how I handle problems.
Well, you seem like you know how to handle yourself. All right. Once I fired a lucky shot, hit a gas tank one was holding, blew his arm off at the shoulder, and he didn't get back up after that. So if you're that good, don't aim for the head, aim for their bombs. And if you can wait until his buddies are close by, even better.
Yes, that's a little tip. Shoot for the gas. Where'd they come from?
Friend, there's more mysteries in heaven and earth. Wait, no. There is more between heaven and earth. Oh, forget it. I'd sooner ask what makes me an undying son of a bitch than spend any thought as to why they crawl to life here. I'm counting myself lucky I still have my faculties. They sure don't. Then again, they may not have had the focus I do.
Focus?
Always had the Sierra Madre to keep my mind occupied. Most folks, they don't have the same drive, the same need. Not worth my time. Pretty much ghost people before the bomb, now ghost people after.
Is there anything else I should know?
Whatever we do, don't rile them up. Normally there's only a few, maybe a pack. There's more out there, a lot more. If they find out someone's trespassing, it'd be shaking a hornet's nest. Don't want to think how many of them could fill these streets.
Other questions?
Of course you do. Let's hear them.
I found one of your stashes. Why'd you leave them around?
Why? Survival. I still needed to leave the residential area to scrounge up supplies, and I don't like taking chances. The villa's dangerous. So I left weapons and stims in case I got in a tight spot. And of course you showed up putting your mitts on everything. I suppose this qualifies as an emergency, so I'm not complaining. Much.
Scrounge supplies like what?
I still need to eat. At least I think I do. The villa provides, even if it's not as glamorous as the Cantina Madrid. Once I, realized what you could scrounge up around here, I had a lot of time to experiment. Not the best chef, but, here's the mix, if you can stomach it. I call it a Sierra Madre Martini.
How do you make it?
Scrape some cloud residue off the walls, mash it in a tin can with some junk food from the machines, then hold your nose and down it. There's electric hot plates around if you can't find a campfire to mix it at. Also, there's other recipes you can do with the cloud residue, although it might take a hardier survivalist than me to brew them. I stick to martinis.
Well, he taught you the Sierra Madre Martini, percolating you to make Sierra Madre Martinis. I had other questions. What are the vending machines?
Those little company stores. Sinclair's toy boxes. Put in a casino chip, get a treat. Like you're some dog doing tricks. Take any of the casino chips, put them into the machine, and you'll get something out. A snack, a cola, something to mend a tear in your shirt. Sometimes you have to know exactly what to ask for. Other times, there's codes for, unconventional items. For emergencies.
I've never seen machines like these before.
Yeah, machines like those weren't unusual before the bomb. Maybe to you they're amazing. To me, they're grifters without the personality.
Grifters?
Sinclair made sure if you spent money here, it went one direction. Although that's not how he described it.
How did he describe it?
Called it self-sufficient. Like he was doing the residents a favor. Right.
What other items can you get out of the machines?
If it's an emergency, you can get chems for any, condition. Sinclair left that for doctors and trained professionals, not the common folk. Even security and maintenance could get special supplies out of them. Staff had codes on little cards they could use to unlock them.
Where can I find these cards?
Around. Don't have much use for them myself. Not worth the risk to get them. I got all the basics covered as long as I have the chips to pay for them. I don't need much.
Alrighty then. Tell me about the cloud.
The cloud showed up after the bomb, I think. I got used to it in small doses. Now it covers the city. Over the years, it kept climbing up out of the Sierra Madre until it was curtains for the sun. Didn't see the sky again. Doesn't seem to bother the ghost people. Can't see through it too well, though, so sometimes I can use the cloud for cover. If I get desperate.
Alrighty then. What can you tell me about the villa?
Residential area, clinic, police station. Should keep away from the police station. It's a ghost people hangout. Salida del Sol, Puesta del Sol are East Town, West Town. Sunrise and sunset. Or were when the streets and sky weren't covered with toxic gas. Ghost people don't come into the villa much. West Town and East Town, though, they're thick with the cloud and ghost people. Like hunting grounds.
What weapons are you skilled at?
Not one for fighting, if we can avoid it. Still, wasn't bad at the pistol range. And over the years, I've learned how to handle a knife. And explosives, a bit. A bit. Made a lot of mistakes along the way. Still have my fingers, though.
I think we should travel.
Strike up the band. Domino's back in town.
Yes, and he gives you unclean leaving. For a short amount of time, you're immune to taking damage from the toxic cloud, as well as you take 25% less damage. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And actually, while I'm at one of these things, I got the code for a heavy weapon mod. Heavy duty springs. Takes up most of my, but hey, plus 3 more damage.
Those machines, Sinclair's little gifts, lasted longer than he did. If you need food, stims, put in a chip. Hold out your hand.
Thanks. Thank you, thank you. Let's go to Salida.